Today's episode, Trying Times. During the 1950s, many unknowing American consumers were put at risk by the smallest of food products, the seeds used by many American farmers to grow wheat. The danger came because some farmers used mercury-treated seeds to grow their wheat, and a number of these seeds found their way, both by accident and intentionally, into the food supply. The threat to humans was enormous. Methyl-mercury poisoning can damage the brain and nervous system. Luckily, FDA inspectors and chemists were on the job, and employing a variety of means, including sampling tools to scientifically collect the product and improved rapid lab analyses for mercury, they were able to prevent a potential catastrophe. One of the most important and effective tools used by FDA's team of inspectors to help ensure the safety of foods entering commerce was also one of the simplest and most common, an object known as a trier. There were not only triers for grain, but many other products, including cheese, frozen eggs, olives, and many other items.
The trier did exactly what its name implied, allowing the inspector to try or sample a product so that it could be tested for purity and safety.
Triers were particularly helpful to an inspector, in part because they were easy to transport, even though some, like these grain triers, had to be quite large, because they were intended to reach into railroad cars or silos. The trier was effective because of its unique design. No matter what the product, it allowed inspectors to take samples from the entire product, top, middle, and bottom, and get a fair sampling.
This is an olive trier used to retrieve and sample olives from the giant oak barrels out of which they were often sold.
Of course, no matter how effective an inspector or a trier was at sampling, it was impossible to reveal every problem or danger. This was particularly true in food industries, many of which were undergoing major changes as a result of advances in technology. But the new technology was not perfect. Products such as olives had a low acid content, allowing a deadly anaerobic toxin to proliferate in sealed cans. Triers continued to be used up to and through the 1980s, when they began to be replaced by more precise and automated sampling methods. The changes coincided with an expanded focus on industry prevention of food contamination, leading to the 2011 Food Safety Modernization Act. This groundbreaking law shifted FDA's focus from reliance on sampling and testing in response to outbreaks to the anticipation of production problems that would prevent outbreaks of foodborne illnesses. It's all part of FDA's continuing history and evolution as an agency that uses the best available science to protect American consumers. We hope you've enjoyed your visit to the vault.